So there has been some very good audio going around as it has come to light that Texas might have had an opportunity to go get Nick Saban near the end of Mack Brown's run. Now, this was done in a podcast by Corby Davidson called Your Turn with Corby Davidson, where he spoke with billionaire and Texas regent Tom Hicks, who told the story of pursuing Nick Saban as coach after, well, not after, but during the last years of Mack Brown's tenure as the Longhorns head coach. Take a listen.
Talk about the Saban story. So yeah. We had a call from his agent, and my brother was in Australia, so he asked me to get involved because I knew sports.
Yeah.
So another regent and I had the conversation with Saban's agent, and he said, you know, Saban is, and this is probably 5 or 6 years ago at this point, but he said, if Saban was a business guy, he's what you would call a turnaround artist. He's not a long-term CEO. He likes to go someplace, fix it, move and win, and go on. And he's like he knows he'll never catch Bear Bryant's legacy in Alabama, but he'd like to create his legacy that he won more national championships at more schools than anybody else. And he's already done it at LSU. He's already done it at Alabama. He knows he can win the national championship at Texas. He knows he can. And so I went to see Mack 2 days later. We had lunch, and I thought at the time Mack was ready to leave. He'd been telling people he was going to leave. And so I said, Mack, I want to tell you about a conversation I had with Jimmy Sexton. I said, if you want to retire, I think you can graciously have Nick Saban come in and take your place. It kind of be your idea, and that might be a nice way for you to end it. And boy, Mack Brown turned bright red. I think steam started coming out of his ears, and he said, "That guy's not coming here and winning that ship with my players." And I said, Mack, I'm glad to see you have that passion. I didn't think you had that passion left. So that's what started the Nick Saban story. But
that is a very cool story, man, and also the most Texas thing ever. One, you don't leave it up to Mack Brown as to whether or not he's going to remain the head coach at the University of Texas after the run that he went on. And for him to say straight up, that guy's not going to win with my players, says that he knows he had the players to win, and he still couldn't get it done. Now, imagine giving Mack Brown the extra year to figure it out when you knew that you could have made a run at Nick Saban, and he would have probably taken the job because it's his guy. It's his agent, Jimmy Sexton, saying, hey, I think Nick Saban would get out of there if you guys would ask him and make it worth his while. And they didn't ask him, and they stuck with Mack Brown, and you go from Mack Brown to Charlie Strong when you could have had Nick Saban. My goodness. That's,
you know,
well, it's Strong because Strong went 16-21 over 3 years, and then you got Tom Herman. But please, go ahead, Patrick.
I was going to say, one of the things that said, granted, this was years ago when he said Saban knows he'll never catch Bear Bryant's legacy. Man, he's getting close. How many more titles does he need to maybe pass that, to build a legacy that's his?
I'm not exactly sure, but I kind of think that his legacy is done. Oh, my girlfriend Laurel just came through. She just brought me something to eat because she's awesome, and she's gorgeous walking away. Terribly gorgeous.